honestly believe discipline is freedom.
I want to hear about that.
When you have discipline, you get what you want. When you don't have discipline, you do not get any of what you want. So you're free to live your dream, you're free to do the things that you love, and then you start to come to love the discipline. And then when you don't have the discipline, that's when the anxiety sets in, because you know you're not paying the price. And if you don't pay the price, you get nothing. So you got to pay the price, and then you have to have discipline, and then the world is open to you.
I could probably think of a million reasons to quit smoking weed, quit vaping nicotine, quit smoking cigarettes, quit drinking alcohol, quit watching adult media content, quit online gambling. I could probably think of a million reasons why stopping and breaking away from those addictions and substance use disorders is a good thing, a positive idea. But there's one thing in particular that sticks out above anything else when it comes to breaking away from addiction. And I say this as someone who deeply struggled with substance use to nicotine, THC, energy drinks, binge drinking, and adult media content for several years of my life. And that one thing that sticks out is the ability to exercise self-control and discipline in the day-to-day decisions that you make, okay? And a lot of that self-control and discipline that I fostered over the years developed throughout my process of seeking sobriety and becoming recovered from substance use. Not recovery, becoming recovered from substance use. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in today's video. Now, if you're new to the channel, at the end of the video, if you like it, I want you to check out the pinned comment to learn more about our Addiction Mindset Recovery Coaching paid and free program resources, because I got a lot of stuff to help you guys out along the way. I like to say this: self-control equals freedom. Impulsivity, if that's a word, if it's not a word, we're going to make it a word today. Being impulsive, the act of being impulsive, equals captivity, okay? When you exercise self-control in your decisions, you are actually a lot more free to be the person that you want to be in life. When you constantly dive into impulsive decisions, impulsive behaviors, okay, what winds up happening is you become captive to all the other junk in life, okay? Let me give you some examples. If you are impulsive with your spending and your finances, you will become captive to money. You will become captive to the debt of your finances. If you are impulsive with the foods that you eat, you will become captive to the secondary disease processes created by these dietary decisions that you make. If you are impulsive with how you spend your time online gambling, watching adult media content, brain rot scrolling online, you are going to become captive to a clock, because your time is going to be so limited to do the things that you actually wanted to do. You're going to be captive to that little time that you have left, because so much of your time was wasted. If you are impulsive with your substance use and the things that you consume day to day, weed, nicotine, alcohol, adult media content, online gambling, alcohol, you are going to become captive to addiction and all the consequences and all the ways that addiction traps a person, right? Captive to poor mental health, captive to poor physical health, captive to poor finances, captive to broken relationships and constantly trying to heal them. All the things that addiction can do in a person's life. You become captive to that through impulsive behaviors and impulsive actions. Okay? That's what you become captive to. But when you exercise self-control and you exercise discipline, you now give yourself the freedom to pursue the things in life that it is you want to pursue. When I'm disciplined in my food choices and when I'm disciplined in my exercise and my physical health, I have the physical capability and the energy, the capacity for energy to go do the things that I want to do, whether that be playing with my kids, having fun with my family, whether that be showing up to work an hour earlier and staying an hour later to drive more income. I have the physical energy to get done all of the things that need to get done in a day, free, void of caffeine, nicotine, stimulants, alcohol, whatever it is people consume, okay? That's freedom, not relying on a substance to do those things. Having energy to travel, to go around the world, having the physical health to be capable of doing that is freedom. right? When I regulate and when I exercise self-control and discipline with my income, I then have the income to do the things that I want to do. And I'm not held captive to maybe you need a new vehicle. Maybe you have to, hire someone to help with, maybe you need a new roof on your house. Maybe you want to do some updates in your house and expand some room. Maybe you want to go treat yourself to something nice. Maybe you need a break and you need a massage. Maybe your wife or your husband needs a break and you guys need to go on a trip, right? And you need to give that to yourselves. When you have more money, you're not captive to the financial restrictions of income. And that happens through the exercise of discipline and through exercising self-control. Is this starting to make sense? So a lot of people will then ask, well, how do I build self-control? How do I build discipline? You do it by choosing a task that requires self-control and discipline and then doing that task. In my case, the task at hand was quitting various substances, nicotine, THC, energy drinks, adult media content. Staying away from those things required self-control. It required discipline, the exact opposite of impulsive behavior. But by staying committed and staying accountable in my decision to stay away from those activities, I started to foster discipline. There's a million ways you could do this. You could develop discipline and self-control in two primary ways, actually. There's a bunch of different things you could choose to do, but there's really two ways. You can limit something, or you can go pursue something. So an example of limiting something would be, I'm not going to eat junk food or sugar today because I want to lose weight. I want to become healthier because I want to spend more time enjoying my life with my kids and my family and my career and all that stuff. Okay, that's one way. So you're limiting something bad that you don't even want anymore, and you're exercising discipline. The other way is you could pursue something. I'm going to pursue working out 3 days a week, and I'm going to build discipline by showing up to the gym each day, irrelevant of how I feel, whatever. And I'm going to build discipline by remaining committed to that decision that I made. And that's the pursuit of something. That's the growth of something where you're exercising discipline, okay? Because you want to be in better shape, because you want to be fit, because when you're fit and you're in better shape, you feel more confident. And when you feel more confident, you're better at pursuing that relationship or doing that job interview or whatever it is you're looking to do, okay? Just feel better about yourself. So there's two ways to build discipline. You can limit something bad or something negative in your life, or you can pursue something positive that requires effort. That's how you build discipline. Now you can apply those two mindsets to any number of different day-to-day activities or things, okay? One of my people who said this best, one of my favorite people who said this best was Serena Williams. And I'm going to end today's video by watching that clip of Serena Williams with you guys talking about discipline and how discipline equates to freedom and how lack of discipline equates to, essentially imprisonment or captivity. And that's what we're going to watch on this video. But look, before we watch that clip real quick, if you enjoyed this, if it helped, click the like button. If you need more help, okay, we got a few options for you. Just do something. We have supplements to help people quit. Nicotine, THC, energy drinks. We got supplements, caffeine-free, cannabis-free, nicotine-free, okay? Check those out. We have group coaching programs, $27 a month. You can learn about it in the pinned comment below. We have one-on-one coaching programs for people who just want to wrap this up in a 2-hour conversation and move on with their life. We got one-on-one coaching. We have a bunch of free PDFs and handouts, okay? You download those. You're on my email list. I send emails recapping a lot of the talking points from our videos and talking points from people that I've done group calls with and one-on-one calls with, things that I think would relate to everyone. All right, I share that via email. If you don't want to do any of that after we watch this ending clip together, just follow me into the next video. But I'll end today with just watching Serena Williams, and we'll sign off there.
I honestly believe discipline is freedom.
I want to hear about that.
When you have discipline, you get what you want. When you don't have discipline, you do not get any of what you want. So you're free to live your dream, you're free to do the things that you love, and then you start to come to love the discipline. And then when you don't have the discipline, that's when the anxiety sets in because you know you're not paying the price. And if you don't pay the price, you get nothing. So you got to pay the price, and then you have to have discipline, and then the world is open to you.